Former American tennis player and Wimbledon commentator John McEnroe recently commented on Wimbledon runner-up Nick Kyrgios's attitude during games, comparing him to a younger kid. Perhaps his comments have come from a place of familiarity, as throughout his career, McEnroe has dealt with anger issues and addiction himself. The star, who attained world #1 ranking in both tennis singles and doubles, retired from playing professional tennis around 1999. Yet his legacy on the court still remains, with McEnroe a popular choice to commentate on current games for both American and British television networks such as ESPN and the BBC. Not one to mince his words, McEnroe recently spoke about his past in an interview ahead of the release of a bracingly honest new documentary about his career. During the interview, the star speaks about his legacy of having "you cannot be serious" tantrums during matches and the effect this had on his health as a result. With a remarkable resemblance to comments Kyrgios has made in the past, McEnroe said, "You sort of feed into this villain thing, maybe unbeknown to yourself, and then it becomes this out-of-control monster. People started to recognize me, 'Are you that brag guy?' and it completely changed my life. I was like, they don't understand me, I'm a nice guy. But of course I wasn't real nice on the court at times." At its height, McEnroe shared that adopting his attitude on the court became a sort of addiction, one of which he received help to overcome by numerous therapists. He continued to say, "I think I would compare it to someone who's a cigarette smoker. I mean, the addiction becomes, you don't like it. I mean, you might convince yourself, at one stage, maybe some of these kids, oh, I'll never get addicted to cigarette smoke. It's just something I'll do briefly. It looks cool. For a while, as far as what I was doing on the court, when I started questioning line calls and going a bit crazy, I did feel most of the time it helped me. It did hurt me in a couple of big matches. But for the most part, that's what I brought to the table, the drive. It wasn't like they'd look at me and go, look, there's a guy who's 6'5" and got a lot of big muscles. I mean, I wasn't gonna blow people off the court. Later on, particularly when I had kids, I realized that some of the things I was saying, I was going over the line.